Welcome to the Computer Essentials Bite-Size Basics of ICT video. This is the first of several videos for the M2 Computer Essentials unit on the ICDL qualification, and what is covered in this video is displayed in the slide, the bulleted text there. And we do hope you enjoyed this video and the other videos on this unit as well. So ICT Concepts, something that may crop up in your test is defining what ICT means. ICT is Information Communication Technologies, and from the image that's on the slide you'll see there's a vast amount of devices, storage devices for example, that are built in within the ICT world that we live and breathe every single day. So for instance, for example, MP3 players, emails, it's printers, interactive whiteboards, several devices that we use on a frequent basis revolves around ICT. So if you're in your test and it may ask you a question, which sort of device would you see as being an ICT? Some examples on here, very relevant if you were to get that in your test. Adding towards that though, hardware, just be careful in your test. You may be asked to look at an input look at an input and an output, or both devices that do both sorts of things. Your test question may have something that may point out which of these is an output device, which one's an input. So we know from input it would be anything that we're moving and it produces something that goes into your computer, and also the opposite works as well with output. So it could be a printer, speakers, anything that we're producing that's coming out of your ICT device. But you've also got both as well. Modem, there's upload and download. A camera may have a printer connected to the back of it. Headset, we've got microphones as well as speakers, and touchscreen as well. So you've got a few examples there going into your test. So what is considered a peripheral device? A peripheral device is something that you attach to your computer, be it a mouse, keyboard, a wireless keyboard, scanner, printer, and it also gives additional tools and mechanisms for your machine. Obviously, the most popular peripheral device, though, in terms of connectivity, is USB. So that might come up in your test as well. What is the most common way a peripheral device will connect to a computer? But it's not just USB. There is also the other method of peripheral connectivity, which is Bluetooth. And you can see, so if you're asking your test if for example I want to connect my laptop to my mobile phone without using a wired connector, what would be the most likely option? So you would look at it from the Bluetooth technology and connecting a peripheral. Data storage. Data can be stored in many different types of technology. So we've got an external hard drive, a USB, a DVD, CD, and also recently we've got the cloud storage as well. So you can upload a file and you can log in wherever you are, where there's an internet connection, and access your files there to you. So what does the term software describe? It's a piece of software on a computer is a program which has a set of instructions that tells your computer what it wants to do, how to do it, and it allows it to perform a task when it's been set to run. We as the users will control the program, manipulate it, and make it do several instructions to the computer. Looking at this example, this is some operating systems, just the popularity. You can see that Windows 10 has really taken a far more larger volume of users around the market of computers. But don't forget, we do have a lot of Apple Mac users, so any individuals that have got a Mac will be obviously using OS. Same with iPhones, you've got iOS. But Windows 7 just here, Windows 7 is not being supported anymore, so it's diminishing. But what we're going to be going through in this video and what we're demonstrating is Windows 10, because Windows 7 in terms of its support by Microsoft is now finished, which I believe it finished in January. So in terms of being aware of what is most popular there too. Just a few ones to keep an eye on here. If you're asked on your test about software licenses, we've got proprietary, which is you must pay for the software license. So for example, if anyone pays for Microsoft Office, you've got that. With the university pays for a license for every student and every staff member too. Shareware and trial work similar. So shareware lets you try out the program for a limited time with limited functionality, and you've also got the freeware which you can use freely, and open source, which is the code of the software, and it's available to you so you can manipulate and change.